All right, good morning, everybody. This is Nate Bear, lead technical tactician for Monument Traders Alliance and Trade of the Day. And in today's video, just another quick update on the indexes here as we sort of enter into what is historically, that Santa Claus rally type environment. We're going to get that coming through this year. Maybe not. We'll see. And then I've got a setup for you that I like, a little bit longer term setup this week. So for the indexes, it's been a choppy couple of weeks, right? We've really had a really nice rally off of this Thanksgiving week. And then since then, I mean, gosh, for what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 trading days, we've gone precisely and exactly nowhere. So where do we go from here? My gut says higher. I still think we're going to go tag all-time highs before the end of the year. We're only like what's the ATR? 7 points. We're like 1.5 ATR away from all-time highs. So it's really one good day or two good days, two just, normal-ish type up days, and we're at all-time highs for the SPY. The Qs are a little further away. Right? The Qs are a little bit further away. We've got, 27 points away on the Qs. So a good 4% plus on that one. But the Qs are coming down to the 55 EMA. The Qs are coming into VP support. So, if we can get names like ABGO to start to look like they maybe want to bounce. I mean, even NVIDIA here has been a little bit just heavy and sloppy recently. Some of the names that were super strong, like Google, this frankly looks just fine. It's hanging out, near all-time highs, holding the 21 EMA, but again, just slow, right? There's nothing really happening here. Netflix continues to drag. And then the real standout here from the Mag 7 is Tesla. And this is the one I think is gearing up for new all-time highs, which are right here at 488.54. We ended the day with a really nice, sort of consolidation. This last little 5-minute, sell-off is what it is. But if you look at this, right, Tesla just made nearly a new high on the day in the last 1, 2, 3. So the last 6 minutes kind of just fell a little bit of profit taking, I guess. But this chart looks great, and new all-time highs I think are in the works for Tesla. But the chart that I actually want to show you is Amazon. And you may look at this one and say, well, what's going on here? This doesn't look like your typical sort of play here, Nate. But if we zoom out and actually look at the weekly chart, what we'll notice is that Amazon is in a big, long weekly squeeze down here. Lots of consolidation. And my thought here is if we can get a shift in the momentum, we can get a rally in Amazon into earnings, which are on January 29th of 2026. So, a month and a half out into next year. And what I like about Amazon so much here is the risk reward. So if you look, I've got a bunch of lines on my chart. I get it. But this is a huge level from a volume profile perspective. We've got multiple levels of weekly symmetry in through here, and this for me is just a spot where it's like, okay, so I can basically get into Amazon around here, around what is this, 220, 221, 222, 223. Risk maybe 7. Give yourself a reasonable amount of room, $5 on the downside to try and catch a move to all-time highs, which is $35 higher. So I like that risk reward. And then from a, what option do we pick? Well, what I would do is I would actually going to recommend going up past their next earnings, right? So Thursday, the 29th of January. And what I'd like to do is go out into, say, let's see what the February calls look like. That's probably where we'll go. Just stick with the monthly calls, but yeah, February right here, and I'm thinking something slightly out of the money, maybe like the $230 calls off of this level. So I'll get this typed up. But that's my thoughts, and you don't actually have to do this. Like, there's no huge rush. The only rush is that right now you're at this level where you can get in around 222. If you actually wait for this momentum to shift, you may be paying close to 235 or 240 even. I don't know where the price will be when the momentum actually shifts or if it'll shift, but that's, we're kind of at this perfect entry right here where your risk reward is just phenomenal. So again, I'll get this all typed up, but using the February monthly 2026, which is the 20th, February 20th, 2026, the $230 calls in Amazon, and looking for a move higher based off of the weekly squeeze and a possible run up into earnings first quarter of next year. All right. So that's what I've got. Just in case you didn't know, we are doing an open house, a holiday trading challenge this week in Daily Profits Live. I'm sure we'll get a link included in the description here. But basically, we're going to open the doors Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We're going to have a little friendly, um, community trading challenge, and we're going to see, who can do what this week. We'll have a leaderboard. It's going to be, it should be a lot of fun. So I hope you can join us. It's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday all day long. Click the link, sign up. It's totally free. Should be a heck of a good time, and hope to see you there. All right. So we'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good one. Later.